Hey class, so this week I know it's your spring break and I hope you enjoyed it, even though I'm sure you didn't do too much being at home. But nonetheless, I did leave the discussion board for next week open. I don't think too many of you took part in it just yet, but you need to because it's open this past week and it will be open next week. Also, I was asked to not give you any tests, so that's why I opened up that discussion board early. The test is now open. It's a quiz, and it is the last quiz. It's comprehensive of all the things we've learned this semester, and you will not be able to take it more than once. So please make sure that you are comfortable with everything you've learned, and then take that quiz. And so this week is what is the actor. It's a fun week. Make sure you go through that module. And then you will go to the what is the playwright week. I've also opened up the beginning of the final because I've already had some questions in regards to that discussion board. Gets you ready for the final. So that way you can get started if you need to and want to, and I highly suggest that you do. Now's the time to bring in those questions. Make sure you take that quiz first now that it's open if you haven't already, and then do that discussion board if you haven't already. And both of those will close on this coming, the next Monday. So really, I will extend them both until next Monday. The quiz should have closed this Monday, but it only give you really 2 days to do it. And the discussion board has been open a week, but most of you haven't done it. So I'm giving you an additional week on the discussion board and basically an additional two days on that quiz. But nonetheless, they're both due on the same day, which is next Monday. So don't forget, because you usually only have one thing due and you have two this coming Monday. And if you haven't already, get started by looking at one of those plays that I've given you video links to, so that you can do your second and final response. And I hope you're enjoying that. And after you do that, you'll be done. You've got a discussion board, you've got an essay, and you've got a quiz. Those are your last 3 things before you're really working on the final. And that discussion board is in relation to the final. So again, my suggestion, do the quiz first because it will close. If you haven't already, try to get that, at least look at your play this week. But nonetheless, that discussion board closes, but it relates to the final. So if possible, try to get that essay, look at the movie, the film, and do the essay, the film of a play, as soon as possible so you can get that out of the way, and then you can be working on your final, because the discussion board gets you ready for the final, and it will close on Monday. So don't forget. Again, I've had to kind of change things around this year because of how the plays were supposed to be. Ideally, I would have liked for you to do that and then go right into your final, but because the play was kind of later in the semester, I've really extended that last essay, which is a favor to you, even though most of you haven't done it. Last I counted, maybe 2 or 3 people, but it is still up and available, and it's up until I think the 20th. But get busy on it sooner than later so you can knock these finals out. Have a great week at home. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay 6 feet away from other people. We've got that down in this class because it's a distance learning class to begin with. Good luck in all your other classes, and you'll see me again next week with the same thing on, because I'm going to do that video now. Bye.